Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the press conference. Scotland's new Braveheart, Aussie villain. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Well, I mean, look, it's been a wonderful week, hasn't it, since our stunning result against England last time out. And I'm sure we're going to have a lot of questions. You're going to want to know how I did it. So yeah, let's start the questions. Yeah, go on, Willie. Willie Milglue, Scottish personality, presenter and moral. Do ye have a wee message for Gareth Southgate in the English? Yeah, look, mate, I mean, it would be easy for me, sitting here, an Australian managing Scotland, and just laugh at the English. Just laugh and laugh and laugh. And I'd love to say we're not going to do that. Yeah, but as far as a message for Gareth Southgate in England goes, they can rest assured. We'll go out there against Croatia in our final group game with every intention of helping Croatia qualify at England's expense. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to Scotland at the Euros. It's episode 3, it's the final group game against Croatia, and today, well, we're going to find out who we're going to be playing in the next round for one thing, which is exciting. I've never seen 4 points not be enough to get you through the group in the 24-team tournament, and we'll find out, well, who else is going to go through. Will it be England? Will it be Croatia? Will it be the Czech Republic? Realistically, it'll probably be England and Croatia that'll go through with us. If we can try and take anything from this game, then that would be brilliant. One thing that, if we're going to have another look at the group here, one thing that we are looking to do here is, knowing that we're through the group, is just basically rest players. So we'll have a look at the team in just a second. But yeah, I mean, what we want to try and do is go as far as we can in the tournament. I think the best way to do that, if we go and have a look at the team that we're sending out there, I think the best way to do that is to make sure that our important players are fresh and ready to go for the next round, rather than sort of playing in against Croatia, knowing we're already through the group essentially anyway. So Robbie McCrory will be the goalkeeper for this one. Finlay will come in and play left back. Not a natural left back, but he's certainly got enough to be a solid defensive left back. We probably don't want him on attack though if he's going to be playing there. It's going to be Cooper and Sutar. We'll keep faith with them at the back, and Hickey will come in and play right back for us. He's quite decent, can play with both feet, so very useful player. Ross McCrory will be the ball-winning midfielder, although I wonder if we should try him as just a defense. We'll go with ball winner. Flack is going to have a game at box-to-box in midfield. I think he could actually do a decent job there for us, so he could actually play himself into the first team, or the next round team, I should say. Turnbull's going to be the advanced playmaker for this one. We'll give him a chance to see what he can do. Fraser and Ritchie are going to be the wingers. Patterson's going to be the striker up top, and well, let's see what we can do against the Croatians. Okay, so we can see the team sheets there. It appears to be a fairly strong Croatian side. I'm not going to pretend to know all the Croatian, ins and outs, but that looks to be roughly the names you see, isn't it, in the Croatian lineup. What do we say to this? It's a big match for us, even bigger than the supporters. Let's give them a performance. I can just about get on board with that. Oh, do we say we're underdogs? There's no pressure. There's no pressure today, boys. We're already through the group. We'll pump our fists. We'll say we have faith in you. Richie's looking unsure, so that's not great. And here we go. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments of the team selection. I just feel like, as I said, we're through the group. Our goal is to try and go as deep in the tournament as we can. We're already through the group. The next challenge, therefore, is the first knockout round, and I think we want our best players fresh to, for that game. But there is always, of course, the risk that Croatia, being a good side, who did beat the Czech Republic 3-0, although they did lose to England 3-0 as well. So there is always a risk that they could kind of tear us a new one here. But hopefully we've done enough scouting. We're defending with width against them. They do tend to get a lot of their goals from crosses. So hopefully you can see we're being more compact against them as well. And hopefully, yeah, we'll play well, keep a clean sheet, which would be brilliant. And, yeah, get through the group at least undefeated. Ritchie can't quite keep that in. Fleck has picked it up, though. He goes early for Patterson. Can he link up with his teammate? He's kept possession nicely there, but Fraser just stood there and looked at it, gave the Croatian a chance, and he took it, unfortunately. Can we go and win this ball back? It's becoming a bit of a long old highlight. What we don't want to do is fall behind early here. Patterson, can he go and win that back? Not quite. Hickey, can he get a tackle in? He's cut inside. He's got a tackle in. It's a good one. Looked a little lungy, but he won the ball, so that's fair enough. And, oh, Jesus Christ, what can you do when that's going in? It's a goal of the tournament contender, isn't it? And I think that's one of those you've just got to hold your hand up and say, you bastard, because I don't know there's much we can do about that. He's sort of pulled out. I don't think we can. Let me know what you guys think. I'm not sure we can do much about that. That is one of those that is annoying when it goes in against you, and obviously you lose your crap when it goes in for you. But that sends us down to third in the group, which is less than ideal. We've got a set piece to defend. Now, of course, the frustrating thing with international football is there's no training, so there's no way to work on defending set pieces or attacking set pieces for that matter. And it's something that I would really like to be able to do. Because it is potentially a strength of ours. I thought Cooper was going to give away a penalty there. We do have some, some good players at the back defensively. So it would be something I'd like to do is just make sure we're not going to concede from set pieces, but it's not really working, is it? All right, let's lower this tempo down because it's not working for us right now. Let's be more expressive. I guess if we're doing that, we'll work the ball into the box and see what we can do. If we're sitting a little deeper, we'll try and invite them on and then pass into space that should be there behind them. They've scored from their only shot on goal, and it was, well, on target, I should say, not on goal, and it wasn't a very high chance of success rate, but of course it's gone in against us. All right, we expect a better showing second half. I think that's what we've got to say. Fraser is demotivated. Can we give him an individual talk, try and win him back around? We can. Excellent stuff. And everybody else, I think we'll just pump the fists and say, we've got faith in you. Callum Patterson not having a great time of things up there. But as long as it's 1-0, there's always a chance for us. Is that chance about to disappear? It's offside, so we got away with one there. Hickey at the back post, I think it was. England is 2-0 up now in the Czech Republic, so you imagine that they're going to go through, which is a shame. Would have been funny, wouldn't it, if they'd been eliminated, but yeah, there we go. So VAR disallows it. We deserve a little bit of luck from after that first goal. I'll tell you what, it's only just off, isn't it? Hickey not really getting close enough, is he? We've got to come back for the highlight from the free kick. Let's see what we can do with this. Turnbull, we really need him to grab this game by the scruff of the neck in there. Patterson's done well. Flack gets it wide. Nice ball to find Fraser, who's in here. Can Fraser find a finish? Not quite. Goalkeeper makes the save, but that was promising, wasn't it? Let's give them some more encouragement here. We've got an injury for Fraser, which is less than ideal. Now, what I don't want to do, really, is bring on Forrest, because I want him fresh for the next game, whoever that may be against. But equally, I don't want to lose Ryan Fraser to a longer-term injury. So we'll, after this highlight, go and have a look at what options we would have to play out there. Whether we have a striker we could put out there. I mean, we could put Fredericks out there, but I want him again. I want him fresh for the next game. Fraser's doing his best. Look at him limping after it, but he's not going to get to that. Can we get to that one, though? Ritchie has not quite managed it. Finley lumps it forward. A little bit of composure here, boys. What happened to a nice slow build-up play? Oh, and it's straight through, and it's all a little bit easy, wasn't it? One pass has ripped us to shreds through the middle. And for a team that kept, almost 2 clean sheets, the Czech Republic, of course, scored, it was at the 95th minute or something stupid. Suter's gone to put pressure on the ball, so has everybody else. And I'll tell you what, how close is it to offside? Hickey's not quite tucked in. I'm wondering, instead of defending with... I mean, it's a bit late now at 2-0, but I'm wondering, instead of defending with width, if what we actually want to do is that. The game is drifting, though, so we'll go and put some pressure on them higher up the pitch, and we need to look at taking Fraser off here, don't we? Ollie McBurney, could he play out there? Potentially. Forrest, I want to try and keep fresh. Let me think about this one. Okay, so what we've done is we've brought McGregor on. We're going to play 2 inverted wingers, try and get them a little bit closer, perhaps, to Patterson, cutting in, and maybe just a bit of a better angle for him to get on the end of something. I'm also tempted, actually, just to take him off altogether. So maybe we look to do that. Patterson is only playing a 6.2. Let's get Shankland on. We want him as... Let's go with a pressing forward on attack. And Yeah, see if we can get a goal back. You never know, but it's getting to the point now where something needs to change. Richie's having an absolute nightmare, but it's just got to try and sort of stick at it now because I really don't want to bring other players off the bench. I mean, would 10 minutes kill someone like Forrest? Probably not, if we're honest. But let's just do it. Richie's having a nightmare. All right, Forrest, give it your worst. Winger, if he gets injured, I'll be so annoyed. See if we can get something going late on here. Anything going late on here. The game's ticking by, and well, that's been a really disappointing performance from us. We've had 2 really good performances, and that one has, well, flattered to deceive, really, hasn't it? We're not happy with that, but we're in the next round anyway. So there we go. That's how the group table ends up. England and Croatia on 6 points. We have 4. Right now, we sit outside, but we'll go through. Don't worry about that. It's 7 days for Fraser, so that's okay. He should be back. And I don't know if we're struggling. Jesus, that's a bit harsh. But there we go. We did the hard work last episode. We've done enough this episode to get ourselves through. Right there, though, guys. We'll confirm who we got in the next round and see how the rest of the group stage played out. So it is the Dutch in the first knockout round. That will be a tough one. If we go and have a look at how all the other ties went, England got Denmark and Croatia got Poland. So you could argue that we might have got an easier draw had we put out a stronger team against Croatia. But equally, we could have been beaten anyway and found ourselves against the Dutch with just tied players. To have a look at the group stage in its entirety, we can see there Italy and Turkey went through, Switzerland and Wales did not. Russia, Belgium and Denmark went through at the expense of Finland. The Dutch, Austria and Ukraine with no Macedonia going through. Ourselves, obviously, with England and Croatia. Spain and Portugal went through, Slovakia and Sweden went home, and Germany, France and Portugal went through with the Hungarians missing out as well. So there we go. We've done enough. We've got through the group. It's the Dutch next episode. Yeah, we'll play the strongest team we have available to us, and well, we'll see if we can cause a second upset of the tournament. Take care.